Welcome back. Now what we need to do is that we need to create a cart page. So I have the template. We need to get the cart code from the template. So as you can see, this is the template, and this is the cart. Let me open the code. So this is the code. So I have this code. This is the code of the cart. This starts from here, and what we need to do is that we need to include this uh, code into our project. So we just need to copy this part from here section, from this section, all the way to the end of the section and include it into our website. But we need to create a cart page. So first of all, we need to create a page. This is the code. However, we need to create a page in our website. So in our website, in the resources, in the views, we need to create a new file called save as. We need to call it cart.blade.php. And then what we need to do is that we need to add the extends layout main and the section. So I'm going to copy this part, and then I'm going to paste it here, and then we need to say at end section. And now in between we need to get the code. So this is the code that I created, which is just a simple HTML code which consists of a section, and it displays the product and the quantity and the subtotal and then the product information and then the total. And let me copy the code. So this is the code. I'm going to copy all of it, and then I'm going to paste it in the cart.blade.php between the section and the end section here. I'm going to paste it here. Now we have this cart page. Let's now create a new save all or save. Let's now create a new controller. So I'm going to create a new controller because we need to create a controller for the cart. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a new controller. I'm going to say here, I'm going to first cd to my desktop, and then I'm going to cd to my project, which is Laravel underscore project. And then what I'm going to do is that here, let me show you what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say here PHP and then artisan and then make and then controller, and then we have already done this. Now let's create a controller. The controller is going to be named cart controller, and I want you to notice again the name is the C is capital and the C in controller is capital, so it should be cart with a capital C and controller with a capital C, and then hit enter, and this is going to create a controller. So let's now, since now we created a controller, let's now create a root for this page. So I'm going to open up the web. So here we need to create the cart root. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste it here, and then I'm going to say here /cart, and then here it's going to be here I'm going to say cart controller dot class, and then cart, and then the name is going to be cart. And at the top of this page we need to import the cart controller. So here we need to say in the web.php we need to say use, and then app, and then backslash, and then http, and then backslash controllers, and then backslash cart controller. And now we are done with this part. Let me click on file and then save all. Now we need to open the the cart controller. So I'm going to open the app and then http and then the cart controller. Now in the cart controller we need to create the cart function. I'm going to say public and then function, and then I'm going to say cart, and this cart is just going to return the cart page. I'm going to say return, and what I'm going to return is that I'm going to return the view which displays the cart. I'm going to say view cart. That's it. Now let me click on file and then save all, and let's test. Before we test, make sure to do two things. The first thing is that make sure that before the cart code here, before this section, make sure that you add this div, this closing tag of the div. This is very important. You need to add it. The second thing that I want you to do is that you need to open the public and the CSS and then the style.css, and this file style.css, and make sure that the cart code exists. So I have created this code, this cart code. This code starts from here all the way to here. This code. So this code is for the cart. This code is going to make the design of the cart look amazing. So make sure that you include these before we test. So let me click on File and then Save All, and let's test. So now in the browser, let me go to the /cart. If I go to /cart and hit enter, as you can see, this is the cart page. It looks amazing. We have here just a static product being displayed here, and it just looks amazing.